In life, there are moments when everything around us begins to feel unfamiliar. You might sense a deep transformation happening within, even if you can't quite explain it. If this resonates with you, then you're in the middle of something extraordinary, your spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is one of the most sacred and profound journeys a person can experience. It transforms how you see the world, shifting your entire perspective and revealing truths you never imagined. However, there's a specific point in this process that often causes confusion, a crucial phase that many mistakenly believe is the end of everything. But what if it's actually the beginning of something even greater? In this video, we'll explore the unique changes and signs that mark the end of your spiritual awakening, a moment where your consciousness is preparing for a profound leap in evolution. These experiences, though confusing or even unsettling, are filled with meaning and purpose. They are the universe's way of aligning your energy for the next phase of your journey. By the end of this discussion, you'll not only understand these changes but also gain the wisdom to navigate this transition with clarity and confidence. So, chosen one, get ready to uncover the truths behind the transformation you're experiencing. And let's begin this powerful exploration of spiritual awakening. Sign 1. Quieting of external signs. Do you remember how your spiritual journey began? At first, it was filled with signs and synchronicities, repeating numbers like 1111, vivid dreams, and coincidences that seemed to shout at you. It felt as though the universe was trying to grab your attention, showing you its presence in undeniable ways. But now, all of that has started to quiet down. The signs aren't as loud, and you might even be wondering, have I lost my spiritual connection? Calm down, chosen one. What's happening is exactly the opposite. You haven't lost your connection, you've grown into it. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. In the beginning, you needed training wheels, someone holding you steady. You fell a few times, but eventually, it all became second nature. Once you mastered it, you didn't need the training wheels anymore. This is where you are now. Your spiritual connection has matured. The universe no longer needs to shout at you with loud signs and flashy coincidences because now, a whisper is enough. You've learned to speak the language of the universe fluently. What was once external confirmation has shifted inward. You now hold that wisdom within yourself. This transition can feel unsettling, but it's a beautiful sign of growth. It means that you're no longer dependent on external validation. Instead, you've developed a deeper, more authentic connection with your inner self and the universe. Trust this process, for it's the next step in your spiritual evolution. The silence you're experiencing isn't emptiness, it's maturity, wisdom, and alignment. Sign 2. Physical adjustments. Have you noticed changes in your body lately? Feeling energized one moment and completely drained the next? This isn't just ordinary fatigue or a random shift in your energy. Your body is undergoing a profound transformation, recalibrating itself to align with the higher frequencies of your spiritual awakening. While this process can feel confusing or even uncomfortable, it's a natural part of your journey. Think of it like organizing a closet that hasn't been touched in years. At first, everything gets messy as you pull items out, decide what to keep, and throw away what no longer serves you. Similarly, your body is performing a spiritual cleanup, releasing old energies to make space for something new and lighter. One of the most common changes is a shift in your sleep patterns. Some nights you may find yourself wide awake at 3 a.m., while other nights you could sleep for 12 hours and still feel tired. Your body is adjusting to a new spiritual rhythm, balancing itself to handle the influx of energy. Eating habits may also change. Foods you once loved might no longer feel right, while lighter, healthier options suddenly seem more appealing. For some, this phase even leads to becoming vegetarian or seeking purer energy sources naturally, without forcing it. Physical sensations are another key sign. You might experience tingling in your hands or feet, chest pressure, or even headaches that come and go. These are your energy points, or chakras, opening up and creating new pathways for spiritual energy to flow. Aches and pains may surface, not as signs of illness but as indications that your body is shedding old, stagnant energy. Your mood might feel unpredictable. 2. There are moments of unexplainable joy and clarity, followed by waves of sadness or a desire to cry. This emotional turbulence is your body releasing past traumas and healing itself. Even allergies might appear or disappear without reason, as your body becomes more sensitive to what aligns or doesn't align with your new energy. During this phase, it's important to honor your body. Rest when you feel the need. Drink plenty of water to support the energy shifts. Spend time in nature to ground yourself. Trust that your body knows exactly what it's doing, even if it feels overwhelming at times. This period of adjustment is temporary, and once your body finds its new balance, you'll feel lighter, healthier, and more connected to your true essence. Allow yourself to flow with the changes, knowing that every shift is a step toward your spiritual evolution. Sign 3. Changes in relationships and environments. Have you noticed that certain friendships are drifting apart, or that places you once loved no longer feel welcoming? This is one of the most emotionally challenging but necessary parts of spiritual awakening. As your energy shifts to a higher vibration, it naturally starts to create distance between you and the people, environments, and activities that no longer align with your new frequency. Think of it like tuning a radio. As you change the station, the previous song fades into static until a new, clearer melody emerges. The relationships and environments in your life are like those songs. Some will fade away, while others will come into focus. This is not about abandoning people or places. It's about your energy evolving, creating space for new connections that resonate with the person you are becoming. Many chosen ones feel confused or even guilty during this phase, wondering if they are the ones causing the distance. But it's important to understand that this process is natural and necessary. For example, you might no longer feel comfortable in gossip circles or social settings that once felt enjoyable. It's not that the people around you are bad or wrong, they are simply at a different point in their journey. Conversations and priorities also start to change. While others may still focus on superficial topics like soap operas or small daily problems, you find yourself drawn to deeper discussions about life's purpose, spiritual growth, and ways to help others. This can lead to feelings of isolation, as it might seem like no one understands what you're going through. But remember, this loneliness is temporary. Just as old connections fade, new people, those who vibrate at the same frequency as you, will naturally enter your life. Think of it like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. It has to leave the caterpillars behind to take flight. This doesn't mean the butterfly no longer cares for its old companions. It simply means it must follow its own path of evolution. The same is true for you. The universe doesn't like empty spaces. When some relationships and environments fall away, it's to make room for new ones that are more aligned with your higher self. Embrace this phase with gratitude and trust. Be thankful for the lessons and love the old connections brought you, but allow new paths to open up. Let the natural flow of energy guide you toward people and places that nurture your growth. Remember, this isn't an ending, it's a transformation, a reorganization of your life to better match the person you are becoming. Trust the process, and know that you are never truly alone. Sign 4. Shift in synchronicities. Do you remember how, in the beginning of your spiritual awakening, the universe seemed to bombard you with signs? Numbers like 1111 or 444 appeared everywhere. Coincidences happened daily, and it felt as though the universe was shouting at you to pay attention. These synchronicities were undeniable, almost magical, as if the universe was guiding you step by step. But now, you may have noticed that these signs are fading, and you're left wondering, am I losing my spiritual connection? Rest assured, chosen one, This is not a loss, it's a sign of growth. What's happening is that you've matured spiritually, and the universe no longer needs to communicate with you in loud, obvious ways. Think of it like learning a new language. At first, you need constant explanations, translations, and practice. But as you become fluent, those tools are no longer necessary because you've internalized the language. This shift in synchronicities is the universe's way of telling you that you no longer need constant external validation. Your intuition has grown stronger, and you've developed a deeper connection to your inner wisdom. Before, the universe had to shout to get your attention. But now, a subtle whisper is enough. You've reached a stage where you can trust your own inner guidance rather than relying on external signs. It's natural to feel a bit lost during this transition, especially if you've grown accustomed to seeing signs everywhere. Some chosen ones even try to force the synchronicities to return, anxiously searching for numbers or coincidences. But this is like trying to go back to the first grade after graduating. You don't need those training wheels anymore. The external signs were just tools to help you find your path. And now that you're walking it with confidence, they are no longer as necessary. This doesn't mean the synchronicities have disappeared entirely. Instead, they've become more subtle and profound. You no longer need flashing neon signs because your connection with the universe has become second nature. It's like knowing the streets of your hometown so well that you don't need a GPS anymore. The guidance is still there, but it's integrated into your intuition, seamlessly guiding you. During this phase, trust yourself. You don't need to seek signs for every decision or confirmation for every feeling. The answers you're looking for are already within you. Synchronicities haven't ended, they've evolved along with you. Instead of being external signals, they now flow naturally from your own inner knowing. Trust the process, embrace the silence, and celebrate the wisdom you've gained. You haven't lost your connection, you've become the connection. Sign 5. Desire to help others. As you progress on your spiritual journey, you may notice a significant shift in your focus. At the beginning of your awakening, much of your energy was centered on yourself, healing your wounds, discovering your true essence, and navigating the challenges of transformation. But now, something has changed. You feel a growing desire to reach out, to share your knowledge, and to help others who are just beginning their journeys. This is not a coincidence. It's a natural and beautiful part of your spiritual evolution. It's as if a light has been turned on inside you, revealing a greater purpose. The pain, lessons, and wisdom you've accumulated are no longer just for you, they're meant to be shared. Think of it like filling a cup. At first, the focus is on filling it completely, but once it overflows, that energy naturally spills out to others. You've reached the point where your spiritual cup is full, and the overflow is meant to illuminate and guide others. Many chosen ones feel a strong restlessness during this phase, as if something inside them is urging, "You can't keep this to yourself anymore." This might manifest as a desire to write, speak, create, or simply offer advice to those seeking answers. It doesn't have to be anything grand or public. Sometimes, it's as simple as a kind word, a supportive conversation, or sharing your story with someone who needs to hear it. Your experiences, both the struggles and the triumphs, have equipped you with unique tools to help others. At this stage, you may also notice that people are naturally drawn to you. Friends, acquaintances, or even strangers might approach you, seeking guidance or opening up about their challenges. They sense the energy you carry, the wisdom you've gained, and the light you're ready to share. This is not a burden, it's a gift, a sign that you are stepping into your spiritual mission. The desire to help others is not about seeking recognition or validation, it's about fulfilling a deeper calling. You've learned that your journey was not just for your personal growth, but to equip you to uplift and inspire others. The universe will support you in this phase by aligning opportunities, people, and resources to help you fulfill this purpose. Synchronicities may start guiding you toward the right people or situations where your unique energy and wisdom can make the biggest impact. Embrace this calling with humility and confidence. You don't need to have all the answers or be perfect to help someone. Your scars are your diplomas, proof of what you've endured and overcome. They make you relatable and authentic. Every word you share, every act of kindness, and every piece of guidance you offer has the potential to change someone's life. Helping others is not just the next step in your spiritual journey, it's the fulfillment of everything you've learned. By giving back, you deepen your connection to the universe and create a ripple effect of healing and light. Trust this desire to help others and allow it to guide you. It's a sign that your spiritual awakening has matured into something truly beautiful, a life of purpose and service. Sign 6. Heightened sensitivity to energies. One of the most profound changes you may notice during the later stages of your spiritual awakening is an increased sensitivity to the energies around you. It's as if you've developed an invisible radar, capable of picking up on emotions, environments, and even the unseen vibrations of others. At first, this heightened sensitivity can feel overwhelming, even disorienting, but it is one of the most powerful gifts of your spiritual evolution. Have you walked into a room and immediately felt the energy there, whether it's heavy, tense, or light and uplifting, before anyone even spoke? Or met someone and sensed how they were feeling deep down, regardless of the smile they wore? This isn't your imagination, it's your spiritual senses becoming sharper. Like a flower blooming, your ability to perceive energy is opening up, allowing you to experience the world in a much deeper way. At the beginning, this newfound sensitivity can be challenging. Crowded places like malls, parties, or busy events may suddenly feel overwhelming, as if the noise and energy are too much to handle. You might find yourself avoiding these environments, preferring the calm of nature or the solitude of your home. It's not that you're becoming antisocial, it's that your energy field is adjusting, learning to handle the influx of vibrations you're now more attuned to. You may also find yourself deeply affected by other people's emotions. If someone close to you is sad, you might feel their sadness as if it's your own. If someone is anxious, you could experience a tightness in your chest or a knot in your stomach. This can be confusing at first, but it's important to recognize that not all of these emotions belong to you. Part of this phase is learning to differentiate between what is yours and what you're picking up from others. This sensitivity isn't limited to emotions or environments, it extends to physical sensations as well. You might find that certain foods, medications, or even substances like caffeine and alcohol affect you differently now. What once felt normal might now feel too intense or completely unnecessary. Your body is becoming more attuned to its natural state, asking for cleaner, purer energy to support your spiritual growth. To navigate this phase, it's essential to develop rituals for protection and energetic cleansing. Think of it as daily hygiene, but for your energy. Simple practices like meditation, salt baths, or spending time in nature can help you clear any energy that doesn't belong to you and keep your vibration balanced. Visualization techniques, such as imagining yourself surrounded by a protective light, can also help you shield your energy field when needed. Remember, this heightened sensitivity is not a burden, it's a gift. Over time, you'll learn to control it, like adjusting the volume on a radio. You'll decide when to amplify your perception and when to tune it down. This ability will guide you in making better decisions, sensing when a situation or person is aligned with your path and when it's not. It's like having an internal GPS helping you navigate your journey with clarity and precision. Your intuition will also become stronger than ever. Insights about people or situations will come to you effortlessly, as if you can see beyond the surface to the truth beneath. This is the universe giving you the tools to move through life with greater awareness and wisdom. So, embrace this sensitivity as a powerful tool for growth and connection. It allows you to better understand the world around you, support others with compassion, and align more deeply with your spiritual mission. With practice and patience, this gift will become one of your greatest strengths, helping you live a life that is fully in tune with your higher self. Emotional and personal transformation. As you move deeper into your spiritual awakening, you'll notice profound emotional and personal changes that mark the culmination of your journey. These shifts go beyond external signs and physical adjustments, touching the very core of who you are. It's in this phase that you begin to truly embrace your inner strength, find clarity in your decisions, and feel a deep sense of peace with yourself and the world around you. One of the most transformative aspects of this stage is the newfound confidence and certainty in your decisions. In the past, you may have relied heavily on external validation, asking others for advice, making endless pros and cons lists, or second-guessing yourself at every turn. But now, that need for approval fades away. You no longer require a chorus of opinions to guide you. Instead, you trust your intuition. It's like discovering an internal compass that always points you toward the right path, no matter how uncertain the terrain may seem. This clarity extends to all areas of your life, from relationships to career choices. You realize that your decisions come from a place of alignment with your higher self, not from fear, doubt, or societal expectations. It's as if your voice has found its natural strength, firm, confident, and unshakable. You no longer feel the need to justify your choices to others, because you know, deep in your heart, that you are walking your unique path. Alongside this newfound clarity, you also experience a release of fear and self-doubt. The opinions of others, which once held so much power over you, begin to lose their grip. Of course, you still care about the people in your life, but their judgments no longer dictate your actions or diminish your worth. It's like stepping off a stage where you've been performing for an audience and finally living authentically for yourself. You come to understand that everyone has their own journey, and comparison is no longer necessary. Your path is uniquely yours, and that realization brings immense freedom. This phase is also marked by a deep inner peace and acceptance. You stop striving to be someone you're not, or chasing goals that no longer resonate with your soul. Instead, you embrace who you are, flaws, scars, and all. It's like a flower blooming effortlessly, needing no approval to be beautiful. You no longer feel the need to fight against life's flow or prove your worth to the world. Instead, you allow yourself to simply be. This peace radiates from within, and others around you can sense it, even without words. The culmination of this emotional and personal transformation is a profound sense of alignment and purpose. You no longer feel the frantic need to search for your grand mission or a big, life-changing purpose. Instead, you realize that your purpose lies in the small, meaningful moments, sharing kindness, offering guidance, and living authentically. It's like a river that naturally finds its way to the sea, flowing effortlessly without resistance. Synchronicities still happen, but they no longer need to be loud or attention-grabbing. They now feel like subtle nudges, gently guiding you as you move through life with grace and ease. This transformation is not about becoming someone new. It's about uncovering who you've been all along. You've shed the layers of doubt, fear, and societal expectations to reveal your true self, a being of wisdom, strength, and compassion. And as you reflect on your journey, you'll see that every challenge, every moment of pain, and every triumph has brought you to this place of clarity and peace. You are no longer defined by your past struggles. You are empowered by them, carrying their lessons forward as you step into this new chapter of your life. This is the beauty of emotional and personal transformation. It's not just the end of your spiritual awakening, it's the beginning of a life lived in alignment with your highest self. Trust in this process, and embrace the peace and power that come with truly knowing and loving who you are. Conclusion. As your spiritual awakening reaches its culmination, it's natural to look back and reflect on how far you've come. What once felt like chaos, confusion, and endless questions now feels like clarity, alignment, and peace. You've discovered that every challenge, every moment of doubt, and every emotional shift had a purpose to guide you toward this point of transformation. It's not the end of your journey, but rather the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with wisdom, strength, and a deeper connection to yourself and the universe. The end of spiritual awakening is like the sunrise after a long, dark night. The light gradually reveals the beauty of everything around you, bringing sharpness and depth to the world. You no longer see yourself as lost or incomplete. Instead, you understand that every step of your journey, no matter how difficult, was necessary to bring you to this place of understanding. You've evolved from seeking external signs and validation to finding all the answers within yourself. The confidence, peace, and alignment you now feel are the rewards of this incredible process. Now, your focus shifts outward. The lessons you've learned, the healing you've experienced, and the growth you've achieved are no longer just for you. They are meant to be shared, to uplift and guide others who are beginning their own spiritual journeys. Every synchronicity, every insight, and every moment of transformation was preparing you for this, your ability to serve as a light in the lives of others. So, chosen one, embrace this new chapter with gratitude and trust. Trust the quiet synchronicities that guide you. Trust the heightened sensitivity that sharpens your awareness. Trust the clarity that flows through your decisions. You have everything you need to navigate this phase with wisdom and grace. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are countless others experiencing the same shifts, the same transformations, and your story can provide hope and inspiration for them. As we conclude, take a moment to reflect on the changes happening in your life. Are old connections falling away? Are you feeling a pull toward a new purpose? Is your body or mind adapting in ways you didn't expect? These signs, while challenging, are proof of your growth and evolution. They are reminders that you are stepping into your true essence, a lighter, purer, more authentic version of yourself. Share your experience with us, chosen one. Let others know they are not alone on this path. Together, we can create a community of light and understanding, supporting each other as we continue to evolve. Your spiritual awakening may have brought you here, but the journey is far from over. In fact, it's only just beginning. Step into this new phase with confidence, for you are ready to embrace the extraordinary life that awaits you.